Libra, my darlings, this is your yearly tarot forecast. We will run through the months of January to December 2026, diving into your life and the most predominant energies that are cropping up. And interestingly enough for you, this is the year of truth. You've been escaping truth for a long time. All the rumours, all the lies, who you really are, who you've really been with, what's going on in your career, your money, your love, your relationships, they've been shrouded by the Moon card, which is your card for the year. It's revealing that you have been concealing really important parts of you that are now going to be spiritually awakened. You've been running, you've been hiding. 2026, there's nowhere to hide. The true you is out. Everybody knows, and your life is changing because of it. Let's dive. January starts with the Gemini Zodiac, the Knight of Cups, the Soul Crime card, the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Cups. So you could be dealing with a Gemini in love to start off the new year. It looks like a Gemini is coming towards you with a loving offer, but with a Soul Crime card, it's giving X energy. It's giving someone ghosted or blocked an ex, potentially a Gemini, because that's the zodiac on the table. And it's talking about a relationship concealed, a relationship hidden, and some karmic debt. If this relationship is cycling back round and you're dealing with an ex who keeps coming back towards you, even though you've blocked them, even though they've ghosted you, someone's showing back up, they're looking gorgeous, they're looking fabulous, they want time, or you're showing up looking fabulous and you want time. Whatever it is, there's a toxic energy here because there's karma that's not been closed out. Soul crime, someone's got blood on their hands. That's the soul crime card. And there's hands out and the hands are covered in blood. Someone's guilty. Someone's done something wrong. Someone's hurt the other person. Someone's blaming the other person. Someone's saying the other person's toxic. There's fighting. There's arguments. There's back and forth. Yet someone does want love. And someone else is rejecting that love. It looks like there is a argument, a confrontation, a conversation, a post on social media, a disagreement, tears, crying, arguments, because whatever's happened in the past, it is unresolved, unhealed, and it seems to be an awkward situation lingering in the environment. No matter how much you say you love someone, no matter how beautiful a person looks, no matter how much a person cries, no matter how much good things you do now, all the bad things in the past cannot be washed away. And it's about acceptance in January, accepting the mistakes you've made. Apologies are allowed, healing is important, but too much things have happened in the past that can't be ignored. Soul crime is one of the most serious cards in the whole of the deck. A crime has been committed against someone's inner self, spiritual, psychological. This is psychological abuse, this is manipulation, this is gaslighting, this is narcissism, this is toxic energy, this is abusive and toxic. Either way, tit for tat in a relationship, back and forth. This is about sex appeal, appearance, playing the part. This is about emotions not being looked after and nourished. This is hurting, this is pain, this is sadness, this is truth as well. Because we said that this is the year of the truth for Libra, right? And Libra has to deal with the past mistakes they've made. This could be a mother or a father. This could be any Gemini you know. If it's not a Gemini, it could be someone with borderline personality disorder. It could be someone who goes back and forth in the mind quite a lot. It's easy for you to blame someone and say they're bipolar or this or that, but it's not that simple. Because I'm clairvoyant and I speak to the dead and people like to think I'm crazy. I'm not. I'm a wild bad bitch. Don't be a hater. But the idea of crazy or off your rocker or being unique or being different, or someone in high mood, low mood, high mood, low mood, angry, sad, I love you, I hate you, someone's conflicted. Some people who have been abused, the worst kinds of victims, they cry and want to be with you, and they hate you, and they're angry, they're confused. Someone's been wounded in the mind. And even abusers are mentally abused because they're abusing themselves and they're toxic in their own way. Then they might not be seen as the victim, but mentally in their mind they're not all the ticket either. And we're not screaming mental health and all of you are sick and everyone's ill and everyone's got a disorder and you're bipolar and you've got borderline personality and you're this. If you're not a professional to diagnose, then shut the fuck up and sit back and understand we all work differently. We have highs and lows. Our energy shifts. The world at large and the way that we see the world to be isn't fucking true. Because some people see dead people, and that's true. They can tell you stories, they can predict the future, they can tell you what's going on. They don't teach that in class. They don't teach that in school. They torture you for it. So we can't trust every single thing we're told by the government or healthcare. But we can look at ourselves, see the good and the bad in us, and try to fix it. So we're coming into January with a real toxic energy that has followed us for years that we now need to fix, because we cannot go for the rest of the year trying to be in love, trying to have family, trying to have friends, trying to have a healthy relationship with others when we have burdens and karma from the past that we haven't healed yet. So closing out this cycle is the best and most important thing you can do moving forward, Libra. Sorries are the best. And if you can't do sorries because you're blocked and you're ignored, then say sorry to yourself and move on. But this is about forgiveness, letting go, and moving on. Let's head over to February. February comes out with Pisces, the Page of Coins, the Crown Chakra, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Coins again. This looks like a new job. Wow. It looks like you could be getting employed by a Pisces, be starting a business with a Pisces, working with a Pisces, or a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It looks like February is a great time for money and business, starting a new business, starting a new job. I would start applying for a new job soon as you come into February, looking for new opportunities, looking to do a job you've never done before, a trade that you've never done before, going in a new direction, getting a business partner, getting a stockholder, collaborator, assurer, banker, accountant, lawyer. You are legaling up. You are stepping into the light. You are choosing a career and a craft that is more prosperous than the life you've been living. I see that in the past you've been really, really ungrounded because the toxic relationships from your past have haunted you. You hadn't healed from that toxic relationship that you were in with that Gemini or that person whose moods were up and down. That could have been you with high and low moods because of them. Sometimes we're really empathic in relationships without knowing, and we pick up on our partner. We become like our partners. If you live with a depressive, you're going to have depression. And the doctor may give you depression medication because your symptoms are screaming depression, but you're not depressed. You just live with a depressive person. Your parents depressive, so are you. Yeah? You know, the likelihood that you are going to be an alcoholic if you've been raised by an alcoholic is obviously a lot higher. The likelihood you're going to go to prison if you've been raised by a convict, higher. Yeah? You follow in the suits of your family. It's up to you to break those curses and don't go down those routes, especially if they're toxic. And that's what's evolving here, is you have to choose a career path, a life, something healthy, something grounded. It's going to take confidence, and you're going to have to choose to step into a powerful position where you can make real money and have a much healthier life than you've been living. Some of you, this is really deciding whether you want to be with a girl or a boy. Yeah? So I'm talking to bisexuals who have gone the other way and now they want to go back. And I think it's about understanding how toxic your ex was as well and how you don't want to go back towards that. And I speak frequently about specifically lesbians who struggle with the toxicity of men and choose to be lesbians because they could have suffered childhood abuse, rape, and really toxic energy from a man, so they go towards being a lesbian. This could be for a female who is deciding that she does want a boyfriend and a husband, and she isn't bisexual or a lesbian, but the toxic energy that was around her made her so traumatized by men that she just wouldn't date them again. And you could be healing that part of yourself. That's why therapy and counseling is important. Healing that part of yourself so you can open up and go and love a man again. Yeah, that's for some of you guys out there. And we're not saying that being gay or being a lesbian or anything different stems from abuse, because that is not the case for everyone. Everyone has preference and they like what they like. Do you know what I mean? Some lesbians have, ever since they were young, been in love with women. Simple as that. Some gay men or gays, outrightly, I've always been found men attractive. That's just the way it is, and that's fine. But sometimes there are deeper rooted issues in why we go the way in which we do in life. This is love and career for you guys in February, and it's about understanding why. Yeah? We get into crafts and careers and trades. I grew up doing childcare because that was what I saw my role models do. And I felt like that was my leading role model who worked in childcare. So I went down that route. You follow. Yeah, you listen to your elders and you do what you're told and you go that route. But then you grow up and you branch out. I decided to go further into developmental psychology and take the psychology up, study the mind. Then build a business around health and well-being, and that brought me to tarot and spirituality. I used to be Christian. Now I'm leaning more towards Hindu, and I have a very spiritual shamanic faith, completely different to where I came from. But I took that risk because it felt right for me. Yeah? And I do really unique, out there shamanic things, and people will look at me from the hood like I'm crazy because no one in the hood is shaman. No one from my hood or my ghetto or my block is a shaman. They can't even spell shaman. And I'm out here doing quantum mechanics and physics and formula, right? We're different. Study. Yeah? Do more. Go in different directions. Be uniquely you. Do not limit yourself to being on the block, being hood, ghetto or gangster when you could do more in your life. And don't just follow what someone else has told you you could do in your life or what you've seen someone else achieve. Achieve for yourself. Choose a relationship that's not toxic. Be with someone who actually loves you for a change. Make a career choice that makes you real money. So you're not stuck chasing pennies for the rest of your life. Yeah? It's time to break the mold in February. Let's see what March has to offer. March arrives with a Leo energy, 2 of Cups, 8D, which is infinity symbol, Justice, and 5 of Wands. I see a new relationship for you, okay? Could be a Leo, could be an Aries or a Sag. I see the January was a struggle to break away from that toxic ex. The February was difficult for you to really ground yourself and get a new job and sort your money out. You do all of that and you get to March and you have a new loving relationship that is not toxic like the past and that has real opportunity to flourish and grow. This person is like yin and yang to you. They bring you balance. They are loving, kind, affectionate. Their birthdays could be between July and August, like the 23rd of July to the August the 22nd, but it doesn't have to be. But they are giving strong Leo energy. They are loving, they are kind, they are beautiful. They have their own. They have their own house, they have their own money, they have their own company, they have their own business. They're independent and they work really, really hard. They've been through a really, really hard life. They've argued with a lot of people, so they could be in the public eye, you see them. They could get trolled on social media. They could get hated on and shat on for being who they are, their personality, their style, their dress. They could have been wrapped up in some legal cases as well. They give me public social media influencer who has had it a little bit rough, okay? But their name could be Justine. Justina. Justin. Yeah, something like that. Really interesting. It's that justice staring at me, and it's the Justina, the Justin, the Justina. Justine. Just keeps bouncing back to me. Okay. A lot of fucked up things have gone on. But finally, you get to have a little piece of heaven. I want to say something really inappropriate, and I'm not going to say it, guys. But if you sent me that, good for you. Yes, you will be having your own sacred sexual experiences with this person, and it's yours to nourish and keep to yourself, and you haven't got to worry about this person cheating on you, stealing from you, being with you for all the wrong reasons. This person is showing up with integrity, and they love you and they care about you and they want to be there for you, and you will talk deeply about your past lives in this lifetime as well, because what's showing up to me is in March you show up to this person as a completely new version of you. You accept the bullshit that you've been through with your ex and your old career choice, and you're starting a life afresh. So starting a new life with this person, it could be first date energy, it feels quite new, but either way, you're showing up at the date in a way you normally wouldn't. You're making an effort to open up. It's the first time you're putting your heart on the line in this new way, where you feel like you're a new, mature kind of person. And I see you being with this person for a long time, settling down, having kids, getting married, designing the house together. Like, I see you putting up shelves in the home. I see you decorating the home, redecorating the home, buying a bigger home, maybe buying multiple properties, doing up the house. It's giving me a little bit of Capricorn reading that comes out later this week, and it speaks about Capricorn renovating the house and getting back with their ex. That reading's not about you getting back with your ex, but it's about this new person, and it's about the renovations on your home and what you really want in love. So I would listen to the Capricorn reading when it drops, and if you've got time, check it out. And don't apply it to your ex, but apply it to this new person that's coming in, because they're meeting that criteria. Luckily, Capricorn got to go back to their ex and get that love again, but you're meeting the new person to get that exact same kind of love, and it's gorgeous. It's the life that you really wanted and a person that you really desired to be with. And finally, you can put the stress down, because I feel like this past relationship was a real toxic trauma or trigger, and you couldn't move beyond it. And your money was wrapped up, so your money could have been wrapped up with this person as well. Yeah, karmic debt could affect all areas of your life. Your housing, your money, your mental health, your psychology, your spirituality, all fucked up because of this relationship. So healing that in January opens up your money flow in February and your new relationship in March. Lucky you. Let's dive into April, shall we? Okay, April looks really, really interesting, okay? Because April looks like you really start to learn who you are in this relationship. Already, this person that you're dating has started to identify your flaws. I love tarot, and I love what I do for a living, and the kind of therapy I offer through these approaches, because some of us would never discover these things if we didn't take these alternative ways to look at ourselves. So stay with me as we start to really unveil the truth of you right now in April, because that is exactly what's happening here. Listen to this. It's showing me with the opposition card coming out, and this is a major aspect of life for you in April, and a real change. And the fact that I'm telling you this now, and you're seeing this potentially before April, could be the savior to your relationship, because now you have the consciousness and the cure to fix all of this. This isn't a life hack. This is fuck it, you're right, I'm going to do the work now so I don't ruin this love. And that's what I do this for. That's the job I love. I don't come here to predict your life and give you good news. I come to help you grow and see you. I hold the mirror up to you and let you know what is and isn't working here, and how you've got to fix you by being more you and learning more about you. Libra. 5 of Swords, Queen of Cups, 555 on the throat chakra energy, and 7 of Wands. This relationship, male or female, They are unhappy with the repeating cycles that you keep presenting with. So emotionally, you're withdrawn potentially, or you're saying you're going to show up, but you don't. You're late all the time. There's something you do again and again, and it's really starting to irritate this person. They're not angry or vengeful, but they're not going to keep giving to you in the relationship when you're late all the time. When you say you're going to be there and you just don't show up. When you offer or make these commitments or say or do these things that you don't follow through with, they are noticing it. It is a character flaw in you. You know that's held you back in the past, and it is starting to crop up in your new connection. This is where you start to see your own character flaws, and you don't blame the person in the relationship. You go, shit, you're right. That's been me for a long time, and that is my toxic trait from the past as well. I'm going to need to stop resisting this change and try harder to be the man or woman you deserve. And you're not changing yourself, you're changing your perception of what you should be doing and giving in a relationship. Because for some reason in the past, you thought that behavior was acceptable. You thought the things that you were giving in the relationship, the way it was enough. And this new person who doesn't know you from Adam, they're learning about you. They're telling you, this isn't cool. This isn't enough. I need more from you than this. And normally you would get into a real fucking back and forth and be obnoxious and in ego and in pride and demand more and tell them you're right and call them toxic and blame them, and it will go left. Now, you're saying, you know what, you're right. It's my fault. I made a mistake. Fucking hell, I've got a lot of work to do on myself. They're right. Most people are so ashamed when someone else identifies their character flaw. When it's a character flaw that other people know. Because then it's like, hang your head in shame. Don't look at it. Hide from it. I'm embarrassed. Oh my God, how do they know that I do that? My ex said that too. They know because they're looking at you. They know because they're living with you, they're spending time with you, because they're dating you. They know because they see you. You can't be in a relationship and expect people not to see you. You're sleeping on yourself because you think other people are sleeping on you. This person in the relationship with you is more woke than you are. And they're saying, hey, wake the fuck up. And you've been sleeping on the connection, on them, on yourself. And they're saying, I'm not going to date someone who sleeps on me. Furthermore, you're sleeping on yourself. I'm not going to date someone who sleeps on themselves. This person looks powerful. This looks like a really strong woman who goes, you're not getting up in the morning and you're not cleaning the house. You're not taking good care of yourself. You're not showing up on time. You're not there for our dates. You can't just come to my house in the middle of the night when it suits you. No, you don't need to make an appointment, but you do need to show up when you say you're going to show up, and you need to show up at a decent hour. And you're not just going to come here and sleep with me whenever you like to. No. I need a serious commitment. I need someone who's going to make an effort. I want a wedding ring. I want engagement. I want dates. I want love and I want romance. Just don't come around here throwing random gifts at me. I want more. I want a healthy connection. This person's teaching you her standards, his standards, what they want. This could be also a man who's saying, I don't like the way you dress. I don't like the way you dress. Cover up. Why when we go out do you have to wear all of that? Your chest is completely exposed. Your knickers are practically showing. Like, be a little bit more modest. And the feminine is like, no, this is how I dress. You know, and no man's ever going to control me. No man's going to control me. If you don't like the way I am, then you can leave. When you met me, this is how you took me. You loved it when I was all naked before when we first started dating. Now it's a problem. This person cares about you, and they're telling you that they would like you to be a little bit more modest when you're going out sometimes. Is there any respect that they receive for that? That they care enough about you for you to not be completely exposed and naked? That's their standard. If you really need to be practically arse naked, then identify that, but in a healthy way. But don't do it as a, like, why do you need to do that anyway? Why does it need to be a combative issue? Cover up a little bit more. Okay, I'll wear the other dress. Fine, I'll save that for a night. I'll just go out with the girls and we're doing this. If I'm going out with you and we're going to dinner, you're right, your family's going to be there, all these people are going to be there, you don't want me to wear that? Fine. It's called compromise. It's called understanding. It's called listening, hearing, and working together. It's called growth. It's called grown-up life. It's called a real relationship. It's called hard work. It's called effort. It's called consideration. Relationships can't work without it. The relationships of your past didn't survive because of these kind of qualities. So someone's here telling you what they want and need and what they see and think will be healthy for you. And if you ignore it, you're ignoring the evolution of your relationship in the healthiest direction. Because you haven't got to agree with everything they say, but you do have to compromise. You do have to hear and listen. You do have to make healthy choices. And those choices are not wrapped in arguments and trying to have the power seat and take all the control. It's about listening and saying, I'm sorry. I'll do better. I'll try. I hear you. Okay, I really like that outfit and I really, really want to wear that. But if you're really against it, I won't wear it with you tonight. I'll wear it when I go out to this place or that place. I'll wear it somewhere where you haven't got stress. If they have, there's a fine line with that example I'm giving, so I'm bearing that in mind. Because there are some toxic masculine that feel like they can control every element of your outfit and what you're wearing, and you have a right to wear what the hell you want. Yeah? But if you're going to someone's mum's house and your tits are fully hanging out and your bra's showing and your arse cheeks are out, I mean, this is not a Megan Stallion Cardi B video. This is not Ice Spice. No matter how celebrity you are, just chill for a bit. Like, and it's winter and your arse cheeks are clapping in the wind. Just chill a little. Do you get what I mean? And if your partner's just saying just chill, then just have respect for that. But when you are going out to the rave, or you are going out to a venue or influencer event or the red carpet or producing content online, clap those cheeks. Back that arse up. Let me see it shake. Great. But do you get what I mean? Like, find the balance between the two. And that's a weird, random example I'm using, but that's the best I've got, and that's the vision I'm getting. So take it or leave it. I'm clairvoyant. Let's move on. We pull up to May, and for some reason, you feel like you're going backwards. You feel like you're not getting to where you want to be in life. You feel like your money, 6 of Cups, ethereal energy, the Sun, and the King of Pentacles. You feel like your money's going out too quickly. You feel like you don't have enough money to make ends meet. You feel like you want to go back to our older life where you was making money in a less healthy way. Could have been doing unhealthy stuff for money. You want to go back to that route, or you want to go down a quick money route, trading, go back to doing certain kind of influencing activity where you make more money, because being a stand-up person in the career or job you've chosen just doesn't feel like it's it for you, because you feel like a lot of money's going away to taxes. Whatever you're doing, tax, government, kids, if you've got to pay child support, there's a lot of irritation around this. At the end of the day, as we pull up to May, you're learning what real life is. I'm so sorry if you got away without paying child support in the past, and January and February you got checked and now you have to pay, and that's life. There's no way you're coming up to May and you're trying to make excuses or ways around paying child support, because you laid down and had a child. So pay for the fucking child. Do you get what I mean? And whatever way that applies to you, someone's really considering, how do I change the situation I'm in now I'm living right? Because living right doesn't feel right. And that's true. Welcome to the real fucking world. When you live right and above board and you don't commit crimes, life's not as fucking smooth sailing. It's not easy to be a criminal either, to be honest, because jail's at any fucking corner of the door you lurk at for too long. You never know what's coming for you when you're a criminal. But when you live clean, it's still shit, because the good ones get ripped off by the government at every single turn. But that requires you to be innovative, to be wise, to use your intelligence, be smart, study, learn, and evolve in new ways where money can find you. Trading, stocks, investments, saving, legal side hustles, alternative jobs, multiple jobs. Some people work 4 jobs. Some people work across different fields. Some people freelance. Yeah? Some people use social media to make money and have multiple social media accounts to accrue wealth. Some people do agency work, one day here, there. Some people do random things for work, but all legal. So start writing down a list of legal jobs you can do, legal side hustles you can do, alternative ways to make money, which doesn't include cutting off your kids or your ex-wife, because this could be spousal support, this could be child support, this could be council tax, national insurance. This is people who don't want to pay their taxes at the end of the year in America. Because at the end of the year in America, you have to file your own taxes. In the UK, it's auto, it's different. But for me, it's crazy to me in America how many people get to the end of the year and they're like, how much millions you got? And you still don't want to pay your taxes. This person went to jail because they did not pay those taxes all those years. And they had big boy money as well. But when you look at the big boy money you have, and you look at how much of it has to go to taxes at the end of a year per annum, annually, it fucks you over. And if you're greedy and not in the right frame of mind, you'll take that money and you'll use it for yourself. And then embezzlement, fraud crops up and you go to jail. Great example of a reformed character. I love him so much. Mike Sarantino, The Situation, from Jersey Shore. He went to jail for tax evasion. And he was making good money from Jersey Shore. MTV show for years. He went to jail for ages as well, really public. He documented it all on the show. And then came out. He's got a really good life now. Kids now, family now. Was also addicted to drugs and alcohol, I believe. Changed his whole life around. Reformed character. Really good man. Doing amazing things in life. Definite earth angel. I love him to pieces. And he didn't have a good reputation on the show. And he'll tell you outrightly he's got a book and everything. So go and buy Mike's book and dive into it and read about his life, because he's a very interesting man. But he avoided tax because the money was just too delicious without paying tax. Hence why it was a crime. So you have to choose to be moral and stand up and do the right thing, because it will come back and bite you in the arse. And it's the situation of do the right thing and live in line with the law, or eventually go to jail for 20 years. You choose. Prison for 20 years or pay your taxes. You decide. Let's move on to June. We arrive into June with a Scorpio energy coming out. October the 23rd to November the 21st birthday window of time. And a feminine. So we're looking at Scorpio feminine in your life in June. That's not for everyone, but it could be. Could be your ex. Could be a mother. Could be any sex. Because now I'm getting father, brother. I'm getting father of the bride. I'm getting your ex's father. Might have a run-in with your ex's father in June. If not, if you've got kids with your ex, they've got a new partner. There's, your baby mum's new man, your baby mum's husband. Your baby mum's new fella is thinking he is something special, and it's not a nice energy. There's a new relationship you got to juggle. And if your son's coming to you, this is what I get in my head. So someone's got a son, right? Stay with me. This is one scenario, but we're going to generalize it in a second and use it as a metaphor and example. But someone's got a son and they're like, Dad, now he's like my second dad. Now I have two dads, and you're my dad one, and he's going to be like my dad two. He's going to come to the school play. He's going to come and watch me perform soccer. Is it okay if he comes? Dad, we're all going to go out for dinner. Can you come with us? Can he come? Mum's going to bring her new husband. Oh, dad two's coming. Like, it's weird. It's weird. June is weird. Ugh. Because now there's this new guy, and you know you don't like him, and you know he don't like you, right? But you've got to be around each other. He's so protective of your ex, it's just like, ugh. And he thinks he's like some kingpin gang lord. I don't know if you know him, yeah? Like, I'm getting a little bit hood and ghetto now. I'm like in the energy too much. My face is all pushed up. I'm like, ugh, this guy's a prick. Yeah, like, so if you feel it, you feel it. I feel it, I feel it. I'm clairvoyant. I'm just reading the energy. Stay with me, guys, if this isn't you. I don't want to just channel one person for the month of June, but whoever this is, I'm assuming you need it, for God's sake. Either way, it's like, oh, you have to settle in and settle down with this new person who you're connected to through in-laws or extended family, or because your ex-wife or your your baby mum or baby father is tied to this person. And it's annoying. Like, if you're a female and your man's got a new baby, or your man's got a new woman, even a new baby mum, she's pregnant, and he's coming home with like scan photos, your son, and a whole rubbing the belly, and it's just weird for you. It's awkward and you're not okay. Like, oh, I listened to the baby was kicking and I was holding it and I was listening to the baby. I had my ear to the belly listening to the baby, and you're just like, ugh. Like there's healing here. I'm like, we should never be rude about it, guys. So I'm just giving you the example and the vision I'm getting. But like, you gotta heal. You really gotta heal. And like I said earlier on, in like March and April, you've got new relationships coming in for you. So your ex and whoever you're connected to, they've got new relationships coming in for them. Everything's changing. The dynamics are changing. The grandparents, if you've got children here, because it feels like there's other people involved, like your ex's parents, they are the grandparents to your son or daughter, regardless, and they're still going to be around. They're going to have opinions. You're adjusting to a lot of shit that you didn't want to have to adjust to, but it's the new normal now. So you've got to rip that band-aid off. And the truth is, it feels like when we get to June, the band-aid is being ripped off. The band-aid, the plaster, we would say in UK, is getting ripped off, and you just got to suck it up and deal with the truth. Deal with this new life, and you've got to learn to be nice to this person. They are protective, and that's a good thing, because I see them as being a really loving and caring, protective person for your children. And that might be weird, but excuse me, someone else looking after your kids, someone else who rides or dies for your kids. That's what we need. That's what we should be praying for. That's an earth angel, if you ask me. They've got an attitude problem because they think they're better than you, and they think they know better because your ex has told a load of stories and spun it from their side and point of view, but you've got nothing to prove. They want to help look after your kids. They want to pay for your kids. They want to do stuff. They want to claim they're a better parent than you. Fuck it. Let them take it. Let them take the glory. You've got other things to focus on. You don't need ego and to go back and forth. Let them take the shine if they want the shine, and you just do your job and keep moving, okay? Let's dive into July. When we get to July, Taurus energy showing up, but Leo energy showing up again as well. So we've got a Taurus and a Leo showing up in July. So that's confirmation for any of you guys who need it. And it's judgment. This is a massive awakening for you, a passionate new beginning for you, and a level up in a major way. This is a Knight of Cups energy and the Emperor. So in career and business, I see your career and your business. Career, business and love. So career or business, one side, love, another side, love and relationships. Either way, they seem to be moving in conjunction with each other, aligned. So as your money gets better, your career gets better, your business gets better, your job gets better, so does your loving relationship. So I don't know if they're connected or not. Let me know in the comments. Hit like if it resonates. But it seems to be progress across the board. And every time you make a love offer or level up in business, it really works in your personal life. Yeah, like everything's working out really, really well for you. I think you should be celebrating in July. July is like, have a little holiday, have a little week off, have a 2-day break, or have an extended weekend. If there's a bank holiday or an extra day off you get in July, take that weekend, fly away somewhere, or go to the Cotswolds, go to a little cottage, go glamping, do something cheap and cheerful, whatever it is. Take a long weekend getaway and enjoy it with your lover, okay? If that means bringing your kids along, if you've got them, do something for your kids. Goodness me, send a bunch of flowers and chocolates to your baby mum if it's her birthday, and send a gift, a pair of Gucci socks for her baby father or her new partner, just to show no bad feelings and that you're just a vibe, because you're in good energy and life's going well for you, and you just send out positive energy. Start sending out the positive energy that you've accrued, because you've overcome something massive in July. The hater vibration, the toxic energy, the toxic ex, the problems that you exuded, all this stuff where you was questioning, are you the narcissist? Are you the toxic one? Are you the one with the mental health problems? Are you the bad energy? Are you the low vibration? You've been working on yourself. The truth is revealing itself. And it's making you look really good. The truth looks good on you, Libra. All this time you were scared of the truth, and look at the truth on you. Look at the truth on you. Don't lie to yourself anymore. That's what it means. July means do not lie to yourself anymore, because look how good you look in the light when you are truthful and honest. Keep shining and keep being true to yourself, Libra. That's it. That is all you need for July. Turn up, have a good time, celebrate, and be grateful that you have a good job, a good career, a good partner to spend it with, and keep shining. Let's dive into August. Wow, we pull up to August with the Libra moon, and your overall card is the moon. It's showing me real power energy. We are at the 8th month, and you've got 9 of Cups, 7D, the Lovers, and Justice. I see marriage, I see proposals, I see pregnancy news, I see moving in together, I see starting a new life and confirming that this is the person that you're going to marry and settle down with. I see someone getting engaged. I see someone finding out they're pregnant. I see true love. I see happiness. By August, someone has got into a new relationship really early on, really quickly, and already it's looking like you're going to be pregnant, and it's looking like that there's going to be marriage here. For me, it feels like even someone could have snuck away in July and got married on the weekend. I told you to go away for the weekend and celebrate. I didn't tell you to get married. Someone's coming back from a quick eloping wedding. Someone just went to Vegas and got married. You're actually married now. Husband and wife, officially. What on earth? I'm looking at marriage. It's beautiful. And you're happy, and this person is so right for you, and they love you, and you're not concealing who you are anymore. This person knows your dark sides as well, your dark traits. They're really good with you. Okay, they care for you. They're not motherly, right? I'm getting a masculine who is with a woman who's really just honest and light and easy to deal with. And she's not like a motherly kind of boss you around kind of person. She just gives you space to grow and be you, but she's always a support there for you. She's just naturally there for you without being like a toxic mum energy. I don't know how to explain that, but someone's just there for you without really having to be there for you. You give her a lot of credit and you love her very much because the way that she's there for you is just authentic. It's just her natural way of being. Like, some people just are gifted, and this person is just gifted at just giving you what you need without it being toxic, because yeah, normally it's toxic. Normally, and I feel like that's been the curse for you, is normally these kind of relationships are toxic. Normally this is a toxic experience. This person's not toxic. It's rare you found someone who's not toxic. And you being around someone who's not toxic has revealed to you you're not toxic. Because toxic attracts toxic and toxic mirrors toxic. You were in relationships with toxic people and that brought up your toxic traits. That made you feel like you were toxic. You were getting blamed for being the problem. Now you're with someone nice who's healthy and whole and loving and kind and mentally stable and sound. Now you are. Your relationship's good. There's no problems. There's no arguments. There's no drama. There's just good times and love and happiness because this person's right for you. So you've been blaming yourself, thinking you're the toxic seed and you're the problem and it's always you, and it's never been you. It's been the people you've been around. It's the stuff that you've seen. It's the things that you were taught and that you were learned and encouraged to do. All the bad things. Now you're away from it and you can have a healthy relationship. Look at this. Someone's getting married. Woo! Marriage, kids, someone's pregnant. Someone is finding out that they are pregnant and it's so exciting. And I want to say it's a boy as well. So you could be finding out that you're having a boy. Some of you could find out that you're potentially having twins as well. Okay, it's spreading out now. I don't want to ruin it because now someone's having a boy if you're just having one, but someone pregnant with twins is having 2 girls. Someone also, they're going to say to you, if you opt for the sex of the twins, they're going to say one's a girl, maybe at the first scan, but the other one we can't tell. For some reason, on the one of the twins, they can't tell. I can't tell, we can't tell, we can't tell. There's definitely a girl in there, but we can't tell the other one. So that's interesting, because I'm putting money on it. Bet you. Put a bet on with me in the comments, please. Make sure you're prepared to cash out, because you will lose, because you're having 2 girls. And one of the scans, they can't tell, they're not sure. Might be until the 3rd scan you finally find out it definitely is a girl. But they say maybe it's a boy, but we can't be sure. We just can't be sure. We just can't be sure. It's a girl. Okay? Money on it. Hermitologist wins again. If I'm correct, just send some money through PayPal or buy me a gift from my Amazon list. Thanks, guys. I am a winner indeed. Next, let's go to September. September is revealing that life's going incredibly well for you, okay? And what you're going to need to understand is when life is going incredibly well for you, people who have a shit life and life is not going incredibly well for them start to hate, start to get resentful, start to get jealous, start to get angry. For the last 8 months of your life, you've done nothing but focus on you, your career, your money, and your new woman. You have now got to the point where it appears that you've got money, a new family, new kids, a new wife or husband. You've leveled up over the last 8 months of the year. Whoever's been around you has, or hasn't been around you, but used to be around you, has seen your destiny activate. They weren't at your wedding. They weren't invited to the baby shower. They haven't been around you like they used to be. Even your baby mum, who was flexing with her baby daddy, or your ex, who's bringing around her new piece. You sat with it. You ate it. You took it with a pinch of salt, all the bullshit. But now there is this rage inside the others because they're jealous. You're stable. You're grounded. You're smart. You're intelligent. You're wise. They hate what they see. If you've been off social media for a while and you've just come back to social media, you could be doing a vlog with new bae. Me, my wife and kids in our new home. Oh God, it's gonna get resentment. Not from like trolls or haters, but it's the ones you know that are watching in secret. I shouldn't even probably tell you, but you're probably going to feel it. Your best friend's going to be bitching and moaning, your cousin, and there's a few people that are outrightly hating on you because your life's really good now. And they thought in December 2025 that you were destined for fuck all, that your life was going to be shit forever. They didn't see all of this happening. They definitely didn't pull up to the Hermitologist and watch the yearly tarot read for Libra. That's what they didn't do. You might want to, anytime they have a problem with you, say, pull up to the Hermitologist and watch your yearly forecast before you talk to me, please, because your life's a mess. You need support. Check it. Because they're lost. And that's exactly the kind of people you need to reveal themselves. So this is the truth. Look at the truth. This is the year of the truth for you. And what's it revealing? The people around you who really hate you for your success were the real reason you weren't successful. Because look at your life since they ain't been around. Look at your life since they have not been around and they're vexed. But imagine what your life would have been like if you kept them around. If you let them stay. Because I don't see nothing but toxicity. I see people pulling up to you as well. In a car potentially outside your house. They want to come and speak to you. And they're like, what do you mean you've done this? What do you mean you've had a baby? What do you mean you've got her pregnant? What do you mean you're married? What do you mean? I can't believe this. Why didn't you tell us? Why weren't we invited? What do you mean you don't want to talk to us anymore? What do you mean you're too good for us? You think you're too good for us. You think you're above us now. Oh, you don't want to know us anymore. You're not there for us. Like, this could even be a brother. I get masculine, controlling energy. Who do you think you are? Better than me now, yeah? Like, you're making more money than the others. Your house is nicer than the others. I know this is all materialistic, but it's also true. Jealous. There's a lot of people jealous of your new life. Be careful. Don't post your child on social. Don't show their face and stuff like that. Protect. And if your woman's not on social, probably protect her face too. But there is a female influencer who I picked up on at the beginning. And she's out here in her life. She shares her life like one of those vlog influencers. Like Molly May, you know, and Molly May's been through a lot with Tommy Fury. She broke up with him. She puts her child on social media. She shares it. That's what she's known for. She come from Love Island. So it's different for all of you influencers. Some of you will show your whole life, your house. You'll do house tours. You'll show your baby's clothes and closets and baby outfits. And you'll post all your shit online. That's fine for some of you guys. But whatever you can keep sacred and private and protect, do that. Because ain't nothing but a whole lot of motherfucking haters jealous of you now. I love this energy because this just pulls up and shows us exactly who should or shouldn't be around you. Anytime anyone pulls up while you're in your highest vibration, light and positive, shitting on you, vex at you because you're having a good time in life, they shouldn't be in your life. And they're outing themselves. Let everyone out themselves. This is where you give people more than enough rope to hang themselves, and they are hanging, unfortunately. What a beautiful way to close out September. Let's head straight over to October, shall we? Okay, we pull up to October with an Aries energy coming out. So you could be dealing with an Aries. And then we've got Temperance, 1D, 9 of Swords, Ace of Cups. Okay, you need a little bit of healing and you need a little bit of time off. You need a break. We did say that, didn't we? Before the wedding, before the announcement of the pregnancy, before these big events in your life, you took a little weekend getaway, didn't you? That was probably in August, I think. A couple months back, you took a break. The thing is now we're at October and you're in your head. And it's potentially a birthday season as well, so that other things are going on. But bear in mind, stress triggers irritation because there's a lot that's gone on with these people you've had to move out of your life. So have some grace. Be sensitive and compassionate to yourself. Your partner's potentially going through some of this stuff. Some of the stuff I described for you might not be you. It might be your partner. Why'd you get pregnant for him? You've only known him 8 months and already you're pregnant. What do you mean you got married over the weekend? You joking? What do you mean he's living with you? He's moved into your house already? Yeah, family's going fucking bananas. They're stressed, you're stressed, she's crying, and she's pregnant. Oh, she's got morning sickness, she's vomiting, she's up all night. For anyone who's got a newborn baby as well, this isn't pregnancy, this is the actual birth. Baby's up crying non-stop. You're not used to all these night feeds. Exhausting, irritating. It's not easy to have a child, you know. It really isn't. This is a real transformation. The woman in this story, so either the woman I'm connecting with, the woman Libra, or the Libra's woman, really going through it. This is the time where this person breaks. Remember, this person has been a massive support in your life if I'm dealing with a Libra masculine, but you could be in a same-sex relationship, so take it as it resonates. But there's a female here who's really going through it now, and she needs a masculine energy to hold her up. I love you. I care about you. I'm going to cook for you. I'll buy the takeaway. I'll make you a sandwich. I'll run you a bath. I'll clean the house. I'll hoover. I'll clean. I'll take the baby out for a walk in the buggy. I'll rub your belly. I'll rub your feet. I'll do whatever it takes to make you feel safe. I'll work extra hours if you're going to be down on cash. I will do whatever it takes to love you and look after you, because you are my other half. You are my wife. You are my husband, whatever. And if you are the female, you make sure you let your husband know what you need, or your partner know what you need of you. I'm weak and I'm fragile, and this is new for me, and I need you to step up and really be there for me now. I need you more than ever. I'm not feeling great. Someone could have fell out with their mother, yeah? Mum's not talking to me because I've decided to marry you like this and have a baby with you like this. She's been a real bitch to me. She's been vindictive and evil. I need to stay away from her, and she's toxic, and she could be pulling up to the house, like I said, in the car. Pulling up, being violent, being abused. Some parents are fucking toxic, don't know how to stay away and mind their business. And we've got family over here from the very beginning, from your ex, people who don't know how to stay in their own lane. Everyone's susuing, which is a Jamaican phrase, which means just chatting, yappity yapping, gossiping, bitching. Their mouths are running, susuing, susu, yeah? Non-stop murmuring conversations left and right about you and your missus, or you and your husband, and that's why your brain is stressed and full. Okay, take it easy, rest, meditate. If you can go for a spa treatment and go away to a sauna, a steam room, a nice little swimming session, a massage, a local massage parlor would be great. Get a nice full body massage, hot stone massage. Go away for the weekend, whatever it is. Just go and get some more outdoors. Go for longer strolls in the sun, on the beach. Head to the beach for a little while. Go to the forest. Go outdoors. Do what you can. I want to say do what it do. Like whatever you can do. Where's your happy place? Yeah. In my head I'm getting go to the arcades, go to the cinema, do like youthful inner child fun stuff again, yeah? Pick out new pillows to help you sleep at night, put a nice humidifier and new essence oils in the bedroom, maybe redecorate the bedroom, maybe redecorate the baby's room, wherever the baby's going to be, and make that nice and homely, and start making it easier. Start building the cot, buying the cot, doing the important stuff. I might be early, but if you could help this woman settle down and rest assured that you've got her back and that it's you and her till the day that you die, and fuck the hating family, that would be great. So if she's off for a while, 2 weeks off work because she's already sick and she's been signed off for stress, for something like that, for example, then I'm connecting with the masculine. I feel so I'm giving the masculine perspective, but flip it round. It could be the other way around as well. Could be a masculine who's got a foot injury, hurt himself at work, has been signed off, could have potentially lost their job nearly. Could be in a tribunal, legal case over safe health and safety at work. They're signed off with an injured leg or something like that, and you're pregnant, and now you've got to think about all the extra things you've got to do. And this person's now worrying about how he's going to be able to support the newborn that's not even here yet. So do little fun things that's going to help them as well, but don't overdo it because you're pregnant. But doing the baby room and making it look all cute, and going out to fun places would really help. So even I'm going to a football stadium, going to the classic football game, going to a concert, going somewhere that's going to lift that person's spirits up. Yeah, it's about time where you two ride or die together, away from this bullshit, okay? And that is October. So let's dive into November. Okay, I am looking at a difficult situation that has occurred. Some kind of sadness, some kind of health scare, some kind of upset. In my head, I get a toxic father from the past, a toxic ex from the past, a real health scare. I'm hoping that you and baby are fine. If this is about pregnancy, this could be... I don't want to say it because it feels really, really sad, but I'm going to be honest, and I hope that that isn't the truth, but we could be looking at possible miscarriage or near close to miscarriage, or a loss of some kind. The devil's out with the root chakra, the service and health 6th house card, and the chariot and the 2 of cups. But in this deck, the 2 of cups is crying their eyes out after coming together. Something sad's happened. Something really sad has happened in November. And there was a lot of rushing around, panicking, going to the hospital. It could have been a abusive incident. There could have been upset or abuse, or I feel like somebody's had to rush to the hospital, okay? It could have been something to do with a fire. It could have been something to do with a car crash. It could have been something to do with a baby. And we've spoken about this whole year about a baby. So I'm devastated if this is baby related. Or we've just said amazing things about this baby being born and the cot and everything and all the amazing things that's coming. So I'm hoping that there isn't no miscarriage. And if there is, I'm so sorry, and I'm sending my condolences. And I just want to say a little prayer, just because someone's potentially lost their life. Someone's father could have been in a car crash. Someone's father could have passed away. This isn't just miscarriage energy. This is a lot of things that have happened. Someone's just got the call and had to rush to hospital or rush to the scene. Someone got hit by a car. Someone was drunk driving. Someone got caught in a fire. Someone's house is burnt down. There's hospital, quickly get to the hospital, get me to the hospital, quick. There's upset and stress. I do see this woman looks like she's still pregnant, okay? Please protect this baby, please protect this baby, please protect everybody in this reading. Oh Lord, please bless this reading. I feel so guilty and evil sometimes doing readings and being clairvoyant. It's so painful to see, guys. I really hope you understand that. And this is about you, not me. But I just want you guys to understand, being a reader isn't easy. All the stuff I've spoken about all year, and now we come to November and there's real tragedy, and I'm so upset. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to deliver it, so I can only imagine how you feel. And it gives me the vision in my head of the movie Encanto, the Disney movie. And oh, Bruno, everyone blames Bruno all the time. Bruno gets the blame for everything because he's clairvoyant. And all he's doing is telling the truth and saying what he sees, but he gets the blame. So I hope none of you guys blame me as the reader now for just speaking on what I see. I'm so sorry. I'm just saying what I see, and I really hope that this isn't true for you, okay? Most of the readings, I hope that they're true and they're clear and that my clairvoyance is working. In this instance, I hope I'm wrong. And I hope you're telling me I'm wrong. And to be honest, I'm studying the cards and I'm staring at it and I'm using my clairvoyance. And I think the baby's safe, okay? But I feel like it's someone around you. I think it's a father who has potentially been caught in a car crash or been drink driving. Like your father could have been wounded in a car crash, but they're the ones that caused it because they're drunk. So they're actually under arrest whilst being in the hospital because they're involved in this, yeah? Under the drugs and the influence. Then they're a toxic person. A toxic person has done something wrong and they're affecting this, either you or your partner, male or female, and someone's upset. And the truth of the matter is we already had a difficult month, didn't we? Someone had an injury, someone's dealing with a lot of emotions and stress and sleepless nights, morning sickness. It's because this person seems to be an empath. They seem really sensitive. Someone in their life is being really toxic, and it looks like they've been caught up in something like a house fire, house burning down. Could even be arson, could have been a fire attack. If someone's house is caught up in a fire or a fire attack, it could be someone who actually set the place alight on purpose because of venomous and hate, because we know you had a couple months where people were hating. And I said last month there was that fire in October. I said people are watching and people are vengeful. And I said there's a hateful mum here. Now there's a hateful father. It looks like someone's done something bad and they try to maybe ruin your relationship or even disturb this person who's pregnant. Someone's trying to ruin this pregnancy, it feels like. Someone's vex, hating. Could be a baby father or abusive ex-husband. So there's an abusive, horrible masculine who is trying to destroy this pregnancy and this new marriage and this new relationship. So bear that in mind. From what I can tell, the baby's safe. I was really panicking. I didn't know how I was going to carry on with the reading, seeing what I saw, okay? Because I thought, God forbid it be something wrong with this gorgeous angel that you're bringing into the world after all we've been through all year. Do you get what I mean? But the truth of the matter is, I don't think that's the case. I think you and our baby are safe. Let me know in the comments if this resonates and it's true. And don't worry, God is watching, okay? Pray to God. Take the time. God is watching. God knows this person's going to go to jail or someone's passed away. Either way, if someone's passed away, I know I shouldn't say this, but whoever passed away seems to, you didn't have a good relationship with them. It doesn't make a difference. I didn't have the best relationship with my dad when he passed away, but it still broke me for years. And he died of a heroin overdose and committed suicide, basically. In my opinion, he committed suicide, overdosed on heroin. At a really, really difficult time in life for all of us. And you just tapped out and left after years of being in prison and being in and out of my life. Broke my heart, tore me down, okay? Left me broken for about 5 years of severe grief, struggling. Not only that, because a lot of other fucked up things happened in my life as well, which just piled on trauma, grief, and real stress. Yeah? I'm so sorry, guys, for whatever you've had to go through. Look, you've had a really beautiful year and you're a really, really beautiful couple and you've been doing amazing, amazing things. This toxic person is gone now, yeah? One way or another, if they're going to prison, if they're going to jail, if they're passed on to the other side, you haven't got to carry that burden. Please focus on you and your baby, okay? Please focus on you and your baby. And I want to keep saying the baby's safe, the baby's safe, the baby's safe, the baby's safe. I don't even like speaking on things like that because I just don't like the idea of it even coming out my mouth, but I can't speak on everything else and not that. Do you get what I mean? In clairvoyance and when you're reading, you have to be honest, but it's hard because now people could be watching and I don't want to be blamed for it. I'm just a reader. I'm just clairvoyant. I'm trying to use my gifts the best I can. I don't want to cause no harm and I'm not sending Obi or any bad energy, okay? I'm so sorry for whatever's kind of gone on in November, but you're coming out of it because God is guiding you through this and you are safe and protected and you will be able to heal from whatever's gone on. And this isn't you, this is a them problem. Whoever that toxic person is, they are being put on show and they are being removed out of your life once and for all, okay? So stay positive. Let's get to December. Okay, December is a major aspect in your life sextile, and this refers to the relationship between several planets and the degrees apart from each other. A sextile aspect represents the level of communication and compatibility between the planets involved. So when this card comes out with all of this, it talks about how your life is becoming more harmonious with the cards around it. So I've got the Star card, the Earth cracking open, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. I see a masculine going toe-to-toe with his father or with the father of the bride to make sure this never happens again. Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Swords in this deck, we are not having anyone ruin our family, our child, our unborn child, our children, our house, our happiness. No one is coming near us who does not love and care for us 100%. Anyone who had foul mouth, rude remarks to make about me and my missus, the love of my life, my woman and my family, can fuck off and burn in hell with whoever that demon was from November, because we are not tolerating any more bullshit. We are healing. We have a lot of cracks in the foundation. Your house could be really worn down. You could have had a fire in your house. Something could have happened in your house. Something could have broke down and damaged in your house. Something risky could have happened where you're at. You're repairing. Any damage in your life, you're repairing. Repair to a house. Repair to a home. Repair to a relationship. Repair to a pregnancy, because you could have had a pregnancy scare or a miscarriage scare. You could have been fearful about your baby, rush to the hospital, but everything's fine. Do you get what I mean? You could have had panics like that because the stress of these people, someone put stress on a pregnant woman. Toxic people. You are healing. You are getting your money right. You are getting your mental health right. You are getting your family right. These people will never see you again for what they've done. Mother, father, who gives a fuck? Stay away from me and the love of my life and my kids and family. You'll never meet your grandkids now. You'll never meet your grandkids, and you'll never be invited to our house. You'll never see us again. We'll never be around for Christmas. We'll never be around for anything. You will never know us. You will never know us. You don't deserve to know me. Brother, sister, I don't care who you are. I don't care how much blood we share. You will not see me ever again. Stay away from me and mine. And that's how serious it is. We are leaving 2026 with a strong couple destined to be together, starting their own family, stable, grounded, with their own money, their own life, their own assurity, and they will not be wasting their time with anyone who does not respect them and their love first. Period. And that is it, Libra. What a hell of a year. What a hell of a year, and you've come out unscathed. People trying to wound you and your family, the love of your life, your unborn child. But they will not succeed. They will not take from you. They will not expect you to be the old version of self. You've been through hell. And 2026 was the truth of that. Because as you tried to really be peaceful, loving, kind, positive, and be the best version of you, you could see who didn't want that for you. And that's the wake-up call. Why would all these people who are meant to love me the most and be my family and friends and my true allies hate my success now? Want me to go back to a criminal life? Want me to go back to being negative and depressive and sad? Want me to cheat? Want me to be a liar? Want me to steal? Want me to be a hater? You don't want me to settle down and be married and have kids and have a good job and have a stand-up life. No, you want the worst for me. Is that what you're saying? Now we see. Because this is the year of the truth for Libra. And the truth is, these motherfuckers around you ain't shit. So you and your loving partner, who is the shit, he or she is everything, they keep showing it, they keep riding and dying, you ride and die for each other until the day that you die. And everyone else can go. And that's it from me, guys. That is the year. You have a general weekly reading that's also dropping at this time, and a load of other readings out on the channel. Hit like, hit subscribe if you resonated. Please share more about your story in the comments. I'm sorry about the sticky situation we got into November. I didn't know how to get through that with you guys, okay? Still learning over here. It's really sensitive for me to address stuff I see in the mind's eye, especially when it's really sensitive stuff that would tear me down personally in my life. I wouldn't want that for you, okay? So let's pray for healing and wholeness for you and your family and your unborn child and any children that you do have in the future. And let's make sure that God protects you in every sense of the word and your family against any evil demons that want to circle around you and take away your light, because you're a good person and you've done incredibly well to get where you are. You're not going back. You are moving forward, okay? Keep your head up. And do check out all of my other channels, please, guys. I've got loads. Her 7D Consciousness channel is Shamanic Healing. Loads of different shamanic content over there for quick healing frequencies, positive vibes, positive affirmations, really good mind, alternative therapy stuff. You need a little bit of positive energy. You need a little bit of healing. We can do that over there. I might do some pregnancy stuff, some pregnancy breathing, some other interesting stuff. Who knows? We'll decide. We'll go with the flow. We'll see what the community needs. But we've also got the Hermit channel, which is a tarot musical, the Hermit HQ. Loads of music over there, all depicting different tarot stories and what tarot cards really, really mean in a cinematic musical format. Fun stuff. Then we got the technology, and then we got the real news and conspiracy as well, our Hermitology Tales. So just click subscribe to every fucking channel at the top of the page. Go into the description, check out all my links, my website, all the stuff I'm doing, learn more about her, and support the community, please. Please. I can't even get my words out. I've been here for an hour and 14 minutes. I'm tired. But I've been talking all about your life, so you must be tired too. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.